Hey, before we get started, credit where it's due. Kaito actually bought Smash Bros. Brawl. Part of me thought you were joking. I didn't think you had it in you to pick something this legendary. I thought he would be too broke for such a rarity.
I'm impressed, Rocket Boy. Figured you'd bring something boring, like an educational space sim. You got me on this one.
Ha! I told you guys I've got good taste. Just because I like space doesn't mean I can't appreciate a classic. Brawl's still one of the best games out there. It's not Melee or Ultimate, but it's still a great needle in the haystack. And I have more than enough money considering where I'll be in a month's time.
Yeah. Don't let it go to your head it's not Mars or the moon. You're no Neil Armstrong. But what I really want to know is how the fuck Rantaro is playing with us from the middle of the Amazon jungle in Brazil. Doesn't the guy live in the wild or something? How does he have internet good enough to beat us from halfway across the world?
Right? Like, is this guy hot-wiring coconuts into routers or what? There's no way someone in the jungle has Wi-Fi better than mine. I call hacks. The invention I gave this guy is only for watching stuff like Pokecorn, not this baloney.
Bruh, popcorn? What are you on about now? Are you having a stroke?
Seriously though, Rantaro, how are you pulling this off?
He's probably got a pet monkey holding up a satellite dish for him or something. Or maybe he's just messing with us from a treehouse with the world's best connection. I don't know what this guy's up to anymore. It doesn't look like you're searching for your sister to me.
Haha, you guys are giving me way too much credit. I'm not out here with some high-tech setup or anything. I just managed to get a signal from this tiny village nearby, but I don't have anywhere to charge my laptop, so I won't be on for too long. Gotta conserve battery, you know? I'll be out here for another 2 weeks before I go on my trip to the Philippines.
Wait, so you're telling me you're with a half-dead laptop in the middle of the jungle, and you expect to win? Man, I don't know if that's sad, or you have some kind of advantage. You're very used to this shit. Also, you're just on a long vacation. Your last few sisters are long gone, buddy. Just be honest with us, dude.
No kidding. Here I am, with my fancy setup, and you're still kicking our butts with a battery that's probably at like 5%. What kind of witchcraft are you pulling, Rantaro?
Guess this proves that Rantaro's just desperate to play with his friends, huh? Even on a dying battery from the jungle, he's still eager to join us. But hey, I'm glad you could join us for a bit at least, man. I know it's hard for you to be alone by yourself out there.
Yeah, it's nice to get a break and hang out with you all, even if I can't stay for long. I'll have to drop out once my battery gets too low, though. No way I'm getting stranded out here without my laptop for company.
So our crew for this match is Kaito playing as Ike. He thinks he is tough with that sword, but he'll probably end up poking his eye out. Rantaro is playing as his boyfriend Pikachu, since that is probably the only life he encounters out there. I'll be the Pokemon trainer since I can order these chumps around and sit back and relax. And Miyu is Zelda. Let's just say she's gonna get clapped. Let's get a move on, guys. I caught the audience up.
You're never going to give that up, won't you? I swear, he might be lonely and stuck in the jungle. But you're more insane than Tarzan over here, and that guy is a total basket case. Before I know it, you'll be playing with these figments of your imagination. It sucks they can't play Smash with you, so sadly you're stuck with us for now. Anyway, I'm ready to kick your ass and continue my hot streak. Let's just say I love being hot in more ways than one.
Miyu, you just don't know the truth. And if you're so hot just put on the air conditioner, it's not Common Core math. If you're talking looks wise, you can throw that dream in the ditch. Anywho, let's get this started.
Rantaro, I know you think you can just electrocute us and kill us all, but this isn't The Sims 4,
Oh my fucking
so you
god!
won't be cooking
You
us with
suck
that
big
bullshit.
time, Rantaro!
I'm
How
gonna
could you
slap
die
your
like
little
that?
boyfriend into a black hole and he'll stretch into some spoiled spaghetti. How is that out for size?
The internet is bad. Things are almost as slow as soda. Trust me.
I told you there had to be a fluke somewhere. What does that small village consist of anyway? North Koreans or some shit? I can see it.
I lie, and I lie a lot, but you have to be more creative about them. I talked about it in my newest book, The Art of the Lie, and patented by yours truly. And no, half of it isn't art of the deal copy and pasted into it. Definitely not.
Yeah, Look in the mirror, we all know when you're lying and when you're not. And you aren't an author. It's more likely for a monkey to write his own memoirs than you writing a chapter about you sucking my dick. Is that the so-called trick of the trade? Besides, no one would buy it. Talk about a total scam.
Oh, and you're the monkey, right? Ask Rantaro. At least those monkeys can survive out in the wild. You're going to the International Space Station because you need extra help. When you're stuck up there cleaning diarrhea out of the toilets, you'll reconsider.
Jesus Christ, you're already dead, Rantaro? I think your problem is bigger than a bad internet. Don't worry, it's best of 3 you always have next time. But do you see me killing you guys with Ike? You can keep
fuck
trying to
yourself
knock
to
me
death,
out,
Miu.
but I'll pummel you in the ground beforehand. You can try to tear me down, but I'll just get back up and cut you in half. No book or invention can fix that problem.
You might look high and mighty with that sword, but one of the benefits of having these twins, which Zelda can kind of relate to, is that they weigh you down a little. Did you know 10% of my fat comes from my tits? It's probably around that mark for Zelda, but definitely slightly lower.
Of course Miu is the one to start talking about the fighter's tits during a Super Smash Brothers match. Man, I don't know what God was on when he was creating you. Was he blindfolded or some shit?
Miu, you can just back down already. You're making this sadder and sadder. I'm like a mile ahead of you. I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but my sword is, and that's gonna be what kills you.
Kaito, you are forgetting something. Remember all your talk about how the impossible is possible? Well, if a total dumbass and waste of space like yourself can find room on a trip to the International Space Station, surely I can throw your ass into the next stage here.
No thank you. I'd rather give you a head start. I'll meet you there in a bit. So long, loser.
Are you sure about that? Check yourself out, soldier boy. Ah! Did you see that? I told you losers I'd pull off the comeback. Final stop, baby, and I still wipe the floor with you, Kaito. You should have kept on your toes. You may be heading into space, but don't stick your brain into the stars just so fast, space boy.
How the hell did I lose that? I had you on the ropes. You were at like 90%, and I was barely touched. How did you turn that around? Did you hire Himiko to hex me or some shit? What got over you?
Classic Kaito. Talking big but choking at the last second. That big sword didn't do you any favors. Not that it matters, I was already out of this one a minute ago. But hey, at least I didn't lose to her. You really let Miu style on you like that? Jeez, I kinda have to give her props. She basically donated your ass to the Goodwill. It sucks they threw you out the moment they got their hands on it.
Oh, shut up, Kokichi. You went down in flames way earlier. You were practically out before the match even started. And as for you, Kaito, maybe you should have spent less time talking about space and more time figuring out how to avoid that smash attack. I earned that win, fair and square, and with a few style points as an extra souvenir, as the little gremlin said.
Ugh, whatever. You got lucky with that final combo, that's all. I still took one of your stocks, remember? I launched you like a baseball. That was a home run. I'll take the next round for sure.
I gotta admit, that was a nice comeback, Miu. I don't know what happened to me this round, though. I completely sucked. Must be the jungle heat getting to me. But after years of leaving this game in the dust, this is what happens. Good first round, guys.
Hey, I should send you a tutorial on how to actually play the game. What difficulty would you like, Taro? I'm sure a level 1 CPU would be able to teach you a thing or two. You are playing with the pros. You better get good at the game or I'm going to roast you like a marshmallow. It'll be so bad you'll be melting off the stick, Tarzan.
When the whole jungle is watching, he better. Or one of the cheetahs will eat him up and play with us instead. I wonder if they'll have a better shot. Anyway, let's get this second round going. I'm shaking in my chair. Come on, let's go.
Rantaro, Kokichi, you can change your characters all you want, but it's not the characters that are the problem. It's you guys. I think you both should take a few lessons and tutorials, even though you both would be better off getting a degree in playing Smash. Even so, I would still have the edge, so feel free to waste your time and maybe you'll turn Kaito into a new one.
I don't think so. I learned my lesson last time, and if you're burning in the toxic poison lake, then I'll have a large grin on my face. You'd be praying for a cheetah to bite your face off after this round. If you want me to bring out my competitive spirit, or whatever way you want to put it, here it is.
And that's for last round, Miu. You may be all pumped up and cocky because of your up-and-coming streak, But after this round, it's going to have a massive Kaito-sized hole inside it. Even if I have to chop you up and turn you into a Miyu-themed salad, that's what I'll do to put your bigotry and foolery to an end. You may be a smart girl, but being smart won't prevent me from kicking your ass to the next galaxy over.
Kaito, in 20 seconds' time, you'll probably be sucking on a pacifier to keep from crying about your inevitable brutal loss to me. I may not have wrote a book like Kokichi. I may not be a knockoff Dora the Explorer like Rantaro, or some astronaut. But remember, the word astronaut begins with ass. And that sums you up in a nutshell. Even someone like Ganta or Ibuki could see through their thick
Rantaro, what the fuck was that? Did you seriously kill me with a headbutt? A fucking headbutt! Come on, man!
Sorry, Kaito, but I do my homework. I may be out here in the Amazon rainforest, but half of the animals I see could do better than you ever will. Nice prediction. That was pretty uncanny.
It's almost if I am a goddess, and I'd actually have more proof on my side than Kokichi ever will. Maybe I'll actually see the so-called audience he seeks. That would be fucking awesome.
If you're a goddess, then My Little Pony took place on Mars. The Beatles was all a figment of our imagination, and Kurt Cobain would be smoking pot on Capitol Hill. Who's Donald Trump? Not our president! Get me out of this twisted universe, goddamn!
I'd hate to burst your bubble, but while you had your head stuck in a black hole with Kaito somewhere 1,000 light years away, I just kicked your asses into a world where my streak continues. There is nothing you can do now. Sucks to suck. You may try to fight me all you want, but you don't have the power to do jack shit. Shit, I have a better chance of going 3 for 3 than you would have plucking a single guitar string.
Ugh, I can't believe it! I was this close, Mew. You got lucky, that's all. One misstep on my part and you capitalized. Like a rat sneaking in for crumbs.
Lucky? Please, Kokichi. I had you and Rantaro dancing around my moves the entire match. Face it, you guys don't stand a chance. I'm untouchable, baby. I've already won 2 out of 3, and I'm about to go for the clean sweep. And look in the mirror, you are the rat. I'm a pretty princess in a castle.
All right, Miyu, don't get too cocky. We're not done yet. Just because you've won twice doesn't mean you've got this in the bag. I'm coming back stronger this round, you'll see. I'm not letting you get a taste of perfection.
Yeah, I've got to give it to you, Miyu. You've been on fire today. But don't count us out just yet. One good round, and we can still turn this around. The jungle may have slowed me down, but I'm not out of tricks.
Ha! Tricks, huh? You and Kokichi can throw all the tricks you want at me, but it's not gonna matter. I've already mastered this game. You're playing checkers, and I'm over here playing 4D chess. I've got this in the bag. You might as well forfeit now.
Wow, the ego on this bitch. But I gotta admit, it's kind of fun seeing Kaito flail around while you wipe the floor with him. Though if you think you're getting 3 for 3, Miyu, you've got another thing coming. I'm definitely not letting you get that last win. I'm gonna make sure you regret that little victory dance you did after the last match. You'll be dancing until your grave after I am done with you.
Same here! You might have gotten the best of us so far, but round 3 is where it's gonna end. No more messing around. Get ready, Miyu, because we're coming for you!
Oh, I'm ready, boys. But just remember, when I take that 3rd win and you're all sulking, it's gonna be me at the top of the mountain. I'll be the queen of Smash while you losers try to figure out what went wrong. Let's do this! Come at me!
Also, I'm putting you on 30% to begin with, Miyu. You gotta give us some breathing room. You are choking us out in our sleep. We gotta at least get a few hits in before bury us in that so-called grave. But we'll throw you in there instead. You won the game already, but it's definitely not gonna be perfect, dumbass.
You're a complete idiot, Kokichi! You are handing the game to me because you're basically rigging this in your favor. If things get very close and you pull out the W, I just want you to know that it's fraudulent and needs to be thrown away or recycled. I'll still give you a run for your money. You may be Olimar now, but those Pikmin monsters are no challenge compared to me. Just give it up already!
Nah, I'm still waiting for the moment I get to kill you myself. We just gotta wait for Kaito and Rantaro to shit themselves and launch themselves out of this resort, and we can get down to business. I'm the fucking god in this call, and I'm calling that right now. I'll bury you myself, Miyu, and on your tombstone, I'll write nothing, because that is how much value you mean to this world. Understood?
Kokichi, oh my! Stop talking shit about my girlfriend. before I come out of retirement and make a diss track out of your floundering buddy cheeks, you little weasel. I can hear everything. Shut the fuck up and stop rigging sure in your favor your name isn't Joey Biden. Fuck ya.
Oh, what is your boyfriend on today, Miu? Did you drug him with some shit? I know you want to lock him in the basement and all, but I thought you'd play around with him a bit more. You're a real mess, and when Bob the Builder met you, he said he couldn't fix you. If I nuked the second ugliest person in the world's face off, you would still beat them by a mile.
I'm not even going to focus on you at this point. You are only trying to distract me. I'm trying to book Kaito an early trip to the ISS. He's pretty eager to go. If he doesn't make it, maybe he'll fire into Rantaro's Amazonian treehouse like a meteor.
What the fuck? How did you kill me, Kokichi? I was ready to show Miu what it was like on Mars, and you pull that crap? Fuck!
Oh yeah, I totally forgot to change your diaper and feed you your bottle this morning. I know, Maki's. You know what? I'll let Miu finish. I can't even go there myself.
I know that Maki has a pretty small tank, if you know what I mean. You didn't get your daily protein intake? That sucks to suck. But hey, maybe if you ask nicely and bend over backwards for it, you could get a sample of mine. It could feed a whole aquarium of fish if I wanted to.
Ha! Finally! Victory is mine! You guys see that? I just barely beat the so-called Queen of Smash. Guess I'm the real king now. Bow down, Miu!
Hold on a sec! I started each stock at 30%. What the hell, Kokichi? I went easy on you. So easy that I let you rig the game and you were praying to Atua the whole time for the W. That's unfair.
Oh, come on, Miu. Can't you just accept defeat for once? It's not my fault you were at 30%. Wump, wump!
Wait, 30% every stock? Kokichi, that's totally rigged. You were messing with the settings again. We all saw it. You were lucky we even did this last round anyway. Miu clapped you, but you didn't have the guts to accept it.
Yeah, that's shady, man. A win's a win. But not when you didn't exactly play fair. No wonder you barely scraped by.
Exactly! I knew it! There's no way you could have beaten me legitimately. You want to gloat about winning? Fine. But let's make this a real challenge, Kokichi. One-on-one, fair fight, with stamina too, so I can fucking kill you and your little Pikmin. No tricks, no BS. Let's see who the real champ is.
Oh, a one-on-one, huh? Are you sure, Miu? You're just setting yourself up for more humiliation. I mean, if you couldn't handle me rigging things, how are you gonna handle me when I'm playing full throttle?
You wish. I'm gonna wipe that smug grin off your face so hard you'll regret ever pulling this crap. Let's go, Kokichi. No cheats, no rigged percentages. Just you and me.
You're on, cum dumpster.
Rantaro, you might want to put some headphones on because whoever loses is going to rage so loud that it might awaken the whole jungle.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be so loud it'll get my sister to come out of hiding. Shit.
3,
I gotta think.
2, 1, go!
What happened to that big talk, huh? You're supposed to be the queen, right? Seems like this king's about to take over. I'm launching you like you're a volleyball. Just stop coming back, dumbass.
Shut up! I'm just getting warmed up! You got lucky with those little jabs. But I'm about to turn this around so fast, you won't know what hit you. You'll be back where you came from in a minute's time. Just, you wait!
Fuck you, Miu. When you are down for the count, I'm going to donate your body to science, and they'll try to revive you. But you'll swap bodies with a pig because it just makes sense, Kaito. Rantaro, doesn't that sound awesome? Maybe we can turn her into a hot dog. I got the ketchup and mustard at my place.
Ah! You little troll, stop dodging! You're just running away and chipping me down. Fight me for real, Kokichi. Quit playing like a coward.
Oh, please, I'm fighting smart, Miu. Maybe you should try it sometime instead of mashing buttons like a caveman. You know what that would be insulting the caveman? Sorry, my bad. Wait a second, what do you think you're doing? Oh my fucking god, there was no way. You just threw yourself into the void. Jesus Christ, I won! I fucking beat Miu Iruma. Move out of the way, come dumpster, your crown is mine. Take this L. It's been waiting for you!
Screw you, Kokichi. You know what? I'm done! You can gloat all you want, but next time I'll wipe the floor with you. You hear me? I'm out of here! And FYI, I still won 3 out of 4 times, so my streak is still alive. Hasta la vista, motherfucker.
Womp womp. And she's gone. Couldn't handle the humiliation, huh? Typical Miyu. Can't take a loss without storming off. Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Can't say I blame her. I'd probably rage quit too if I fell off like that in a match that close. But still, you did play her pretty hard.
Of course I did. It's not my fault I'm just that good, and that was no close match I stepped on her like she was an ant. But what happened to Rantaro? I didn't even see him leave.
Oh, his laptop battery died, I think. Right before the final round, he just kinda vanished. Guess jungle Wi-Fi and dead batteries don't mix well, huh?
Shh, figures. So now it's just the two of us, huh? Well, Kaito, you ready to take a crack at the champ? Or are you gonna fall off the stage like Miyu?
You wish! I'm not Miyu! Let's do this, Kokichi! I'm taking you down!